Hey there, hello there, it's Jeff Cutter Diamond welcoming you to a special quadruple header, but it will not be the traditional like quadruple header that 4 games all at once. No, it will be a quadruple header of Canada Day expectations. Yes, it is Canada Day. And all 4 Canadian teams involved, the Toronto Legends, the 69 Expos, the 94 Expos, and 85 Blue Jays, somehow in some way, all are at home on the same day. So thus, I'm doing a quadruple header. All 4 Canadian teams are at home, so that's what I'm doing on Canada Day. First off, at 12 o'clock, we have the 75 Reds, 35-44 against the 33-46, 85 Blue Jays. Both of them not doing well in their divisions. Cincy, 14 games below 500 on the road. Toronto is 4 games above 500. But 17 games below 500 on the road. Cincy started off great, 15-10, not bad. But in May, to forget, 9-20. There were 11-14 in June. 85 Blue Jays, 9-16. Then a decent May, 16-13. But June, they were 9 games below 500. So they're placed in the NL to counteract the 85 team. The 75 Reds put in the AL to counteract their NL style. They took their 9th in stolen bases and 10th in hits. 85 Blue Jays are 9th in strikeouts. They don't strike out a lot. But they are not doing so well in walks. They are the 3rd worst when it comes to that. Cincy's pitching has been terrible for the AL and the NL as well for the 85 Blue Jays. So, it's raining. Elmer Myers versus Jim Clancy. The lineups are this. The 75 Reds start with Dave Concepcion at short, Pete Rose in left, Shoeless Joe Jackson will DH, Joe Morgan at second, George Foster in right, Tony Perez at first, Cesar Geronimo at center, Doug Flynn at third, and Billy Plummer will catch. Blue Jays go with Damaso Garcia at second, Tony Fernandez at short, Jesse Barfield in right, Mitch Webster in center, Brad Smolniks at first, Greg Nettles DHs, Len Matusak in left, Garth Orge at third, and Gary Allenson will catch. So this game starts at 12 o'clock. The Blue Jays home game starts at 2:30. So because they're all in Eastern Standard Time, well, we could see some rain on the parade. So here's what will happen. None of the games will be simulated in the background. So once this game ends, then we will switch to the Blue Jays, and then we'll simulate until the clock hits past the time that we've just finished. So Dave Concepcion faces Jim Clancy. Clancy 3-6 this year. Last year he was 10-14, so it's a little worse. Dave Concepcion at shortstop, 75 games, 254, 3-24. So Toronto would love to do something here. Toronto won the first game in this one. Rain in the forecast. And the wind's blowing out the center, so we could see some home runs. Concepcion. Floater will drop in base hit. Today's game buddy by Petro Canada. That's it's Canada Day? No, but and Lotto 649. Or whatever lottery you believe in. Here's Pete Rose. 333, 3-32. Runner goes, and that's Concepcion, and he is safe. There's 20 of stolen base. Here's Rose. Rose, floater short, wrong side of the infield to move the runner, so that's an out. Here comes Shoeless Joe Jackson. Oh, Pete Rose last year, 76 games, 332, 332. He's hit more home runs. He's not a home runs hitter. Shoeless Joe Jackson played for the Black Sox, but obviously they folded, so the 75 Reds adopted him. He hasn't done much. 337, but 26 RBIs. Concepcion goes for third base. Safe. 2 stolen bases in 1 day. Here's Shoeless. Shoeless will grab ball. That's through the hole. That's going to go past. He's going for 2. He's there. So Shoeless, Joe Jackson with an RBI double. 1-0. Here comes Joe Morgan, second base. 79 games, 333, 1353. So he's almost done as much home runs as last year. Morgan floats one to right field, looking for the corner. Gonna be catch by Barfield. Throws to third, safe. Very close. Now we're at Exhibition Stadium. Runner on third for George Foster. Foster 277, 11-51. And Foster floats it and caught by Barfield. And the Reds scored first. Elmer Myers, 2-5. He played for the 1920 Tribe, 8-18. They didn't like him, so they dumped him. So the 75 Reds said that we'll take him, but he's 2-5. Damaso Garcia coming up, 74 games, 272, 121. Damaso, shortstop, will easily grab it and throw the first for the out. One down. Tony Fernandez at short, 77 games, 230, 130. Fernandez drives the ball to center field. That wing might be pushing it. It does. It's up against the wall. 21-3. He might get 3. He will get 3. Fernandez with a big triple. He does his job. Runner on third for Barfield. Can he get his 37 for RBI? He's batting decently. Ground ball. Shortstop Concepcion bats it. Knocks it down, but Barfield gets an RBI single. 1-all. And now Mitch Webster, center field. 77 games, 300, 522. Webster, ground ball. That's a slow ground ball. But Concepcion does get the runner at first. Good job. But Barfield goes to second. Here's Rams. First base, 73 games, 275 in October. Mullins, the center field, trying to get where the wind is. And right in the glove of Geronimo. But we're tied, 1-0. Tony Perez at first base. 273, 6 and 31 in 74 games so far this year. Perez, ground ball right to the shortstop, right to Tony. 1 down. Cesar Geronimo in center field. 75 games, 272, 1 and 27. So he's not getting the RBI production he did last year. Cesar drives it to center, caught by Webster. 2 down. Here comes Doug Flynn, third base. 72 games, 19 RBIs. It's a home run. Flynn trying to drive on the right. And it goes into Barfield's glove. 1, 2, 3, they go down. Greg knows the DH, played for the 84 Padres, doing well, 229, 16, 69, but they folded, so this 85 Blue Jays said, let's take him. He's 239, 5 and 30 in Toronto. Meadows will drive a base hit through. He looks good. Here comes Matusek. Matusek, 38 games, 219 and 4 RBIs. He doesn't really play much. Right to the shortstop, right to Cesar Geronimo, and is that a double play? Ooh, by infraction. No. Garforge at third base, 72 games, 262 and 20. Forge. Base hit, that's going to go to the corner. That would be a double. Question is, will they send the runner home? Nettles is on his way home, and it's a triple. No, it's a double and an advancement on the throw. So Forge with an RBI double, 2-1. Gary Allen's seen the number 9 hitter, 22 games with this team, 2 RBIs. Can you make it 3? The answer is yes. Geronimo can only do that. So the 85 Blue Jays are up 3-1. Beautiful. Here comes Damaso. Shortstop Concepcion's got to throw. Quickly, he does. And the 85 Blue Jays put 2 on the board, 3-1. Billy Plummer, the catcher. This is his 21st game. He had 10 RBIs last year. Now he's got 7 this year. Plummer. Trying to get something going, but he'll drive it right to center, right to Mitch Webster. 1 down. Concepcion. Concepcion, ground ball, 6-3. Yes, Tony Fernandez is a good shortstop. And here goes Pete. Rose will drop it, base hit. Fortunately, though, it's going to be a single. Yeah, Rose will stay at first. And here comes Shoeless. Floater, 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 floater. Fernandez says he's got it. He does. And the 85 Blue Jays can't get satisfaction? Yes, they can. Here's Tony. Fernandez, right to the glove of Flynn. 1 down. Barfield. Barfield drives the ball to the left field. Back at the fence. And get by that one. Okay. Blue Jays. Let's play ball. 4-1. And that's going to bring... Wow, their bullpen really is sucking. McElhaney and Bourbon. So the 85 Red Sox don't really have a bullpen. Well, they have a lot of injuries. That's going to hurt them. Webster, ground ball 4-3. Yeah, their pitching staff, like 4 pitchers, I think, are hurt. So that's going to hurt them for Smolniks. Ball 4, Myers is upset. McElhaney is ready. Yeah, they're going to go with him. I'm surprised, but they need some help. Yeah, Myers is not doing his job. So they're going to the bullpen. Nettles will ground ball right to Morgan, who will step on second himself. Blue Jays do score 1 to make it 4-1 and chase Myers from the game. Smart strategy. Where's Morgan? Floater to left field and right to Mr. Matusek. 1 down for Foster. Foster to center field. Looks catchable. Is catchable. Tony Perez. Drives ground ball right to third. So, nice job by the Blue Jays. 3 up, 3 down. Here's Matusek. Matusek. Floater, that could be trouble. Oh, I thought Rose had botched it, and it would have been at least a single. Here's Orch. Orch, ground ball right to Concepcion. A lot of the ground balls have found the shortstop, Concepcion or Fernandez. There's Allenson. Allenson, floater. Is that a base hit? Yes, it is. Allen's got a base hit. 85 Blue Jays we'll actually see them in 2 weeks' time take on the 86 Astros. The 69 Expos we'll see later today. They have a scheduled game with the Yankees on the 4th of July at 1 o'clock. We might see the 69 Expos again on July 9th. They have a makeup game with the 1916 Phillies. But anyway, Damaso Garcia is up. Damaso, base hit. He's going third. Allenson is safe. First and third. Here's Tony. Runner goes. It's a pitch out. And Garcia, well, Plummer finally cuts down Guy. Well, that was not a smart idea. Clancy's thrown 44 pitches. He's not in danger. Cesar whiffed him on a fastball. Boom. 1 strikeout. Here's Doug Flynn. Flynn, ground ball right to Mullins. 1-2 down, and now here's Plummer. Plummer, ground ball right to Damaso. So Clancy looking pretty good. And the 75 Reds are not. Carroll and Dowling have to pitch. Where's Fernandez? Fernandez right to McElhaney. How did he catch it? Where's Barfield? Barfield trying to get a home run. Nope, he'll just get a single, maybe a double. Oh, he's going for second. Look out there. So a double for Barfield. Nice job. The second extra base hit of the day. Everyone's warming up, so it'll be Webster's turn. Webster to center field. This is Cesar's ball. And Barfield thinks better of it. 2 down for Mullins. Mullins, floater, easy catch. He does his job. Blue Jays up 4-1. It is 1:42, so the Blue Jays game will start at 2:30. So we don't know how many innings will be simulated. A base hit by Concepcion, and here comes Pete. Pete, floater to center, caught. No, it allows. Concepcion will move to third base. First and third. Now you're gonna use the bullpen. You're gonna use the bullpen, and it will be Lamp and Acker. They're shoeless. Oh boy. Bases are loaded. And now Joe Morgan has a chance to give some trouble. Morgan swings the ball. This is the center. This looks like a sac fly. It will be a sac fly. Cesar's a speedster. So Morgan with a sac fly, 42. Still warming up. First and second one out for Foster. Foster to right field. Drops in, base hit. And the bases are loaded. Rose will stay at third. Bases loaded. Tony Perez He's a dangerous hitter. And Lamp is going to come in. Lancey is going to get out of there now. Lamp 4-1, 24 games. So Lamp's got to do something. Well, the Blue Jays have to do something. Floater up into the fly. Garcia gets him. So nice pop-up by Lamp. Now here's Cesar Geronimo. Geronimo, base hit. That'll make it 4-3. Going for the tying run. Oh, he's cut down. Webster gets Chulis. Reds do score a run. 2 runs in the 6th inning, but they still trail 4-3. McElhaney is gone. Clay Carroll will come into the game. Because Claro has to, technically. Dowling and Bourbon are a little warm up. Rick Nettles comes to the plate. So, yeah, he's pitched 2 at first. They need Carroll. Nettles. Right to Morgan. 1 out. Here comes Matuzek. Matuzek to center field. Looks catchable. Is catchable. 2 down. Here comes Ort. Got him. Big strikeout. Clay Carroll did pretty well in his 3 outs. So, Dennis Lamp coming to face Doug Flynn. Flynn. That's trouble. That's going to go down the line. That's a double. Possibly for Flynn. It will be a double for Doug Flynn with a big double off Lamp. Oh boy. 7th double. Now you got Plummer. He's over 2. If that means anything. But he grounds out. Oh no! Garcia botched it. That would have been an out to first. Okay, no problem. Oh boy, he's 4. And now you're worried. So it's Fitzgerald and Cerruti will be warming up. Now Concepcion, 2 for 3. It's dangerous. And he gets a hit. We are tiesies. We're going to move the runner to the 3rd. Plummer is safe. And Concepcion ties it. Oh no. Now you got Pete Rose. They told Pete Rose, just hit it deep. Well, he gets a base hit. 5-4. Runner moves to 3rd. It's Geronimo. Concepcion. Is he safe? Yes, he is. Rose makes it 5-4. Oh boy. Oh no. If you're a Blue Jay fan, you don't like to see this. Here's Shoeless. Shoeless to center. And over the head of Webster. That is trouble. That is a double by Shoeless. It'll just be a double. Rose could have went home, but Shoeless makes it 6-4. Oh boy. And none of the guys are warmed up. Warm up somebody. Who's Morgan? All 4, they're welcome. They're still not warm yet. Rain is beginning to fall. Oh, they're calling a rain delay. For 54 minutes. So now, well, Foster's coming up. It will be Cerruti who will come up. Cerruti, is this? Yeah, this will be his first appearance for the team. So Cerruti finally makes an appearance. He'll face George Foster, who's 1 for 3. Bases are loaded. None out. So yeah, see what Foster comes up with. A strikeout. A fastball, 89 on the gun. Here's Perez. He's 0 for 3, but still. Perez swings the ball to center. Drops in. Base hit. 1 is in. 2. Yes. Tony Perez, his only hit. First hit of the day. It's 8-4. Ay, ay, ay. Cesar Geronimo's got, I think this is the 2nd time in the 7th. Center field. Caught. Well, Webster makes the catch. Down for Flynn. Strike 3. Fastball. 5 runs for the 75 Reds in that rain-shortened 7th inning. It's 8-4. Looks bad for the Blue Jays. Gary Allenson will lead up against Carroll. Allenson to right field. Caught by Foster. 1 down. Here comes Damaso. Ground ball 4-3 on the board. Yeah. And 1 more out. Maybe. Fernandez. Hernandez to center. Looks catchable. It is catchable. I'm surprised they let Carroll pitch. I think they might. Yeah, I think they'll go with Bourbon for the 8th. Well, anyway, the Blue Jays are really gonna pickle now. Here's Plummer, the 85 Blue Jays. I mean, not the legendary team. Popped up right to the third baseman. That is Orange. And now, here comes Concepcion. Concepcion, floater, 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 right to Webster. 2 down, 4 Pete. Ground ball short, easy play. So Cerruti has done pretty well out of the bullpen. 8-4, Carroll has thrown 2 innings. They are going to yank him for Bourbon. They'll warm up Eastwick and Damlin just for the heck of it. They'll just warm those guys up. Eastwick will be used only if a safe situation is inevitable. Barfield, I'm out right to third, easy play, yeah. Here comes Mitch Webster, who's over 3, but with the score, with no one on base, they're like, might as well try. I mean, after all, Tony Perez was over 3 and then he got a hit, but nope, he's over 4. Mullins. Mullins ground ball right to the first baseman. He'll step on him. It was Perez, and the 85 Blue Jays are in deep trouble. Cerruti will stay in the game to face Shoeless Joe Jackson. And a base hit. No, stolen by Mullins. Here's Morgan. Morgan, floater. Is that a hit? No, it's a catch by Webster. 2 down. For Foster. All 4. Oof. We'll walk. They are going to warm up Caldwell and Fitzgerald. But do you... Yeah, the game's pretty much out of reach. They're going to get Scott Fitzgerald in there. The rookie from Fayetteville, North Carolina. Might as well. Might as well get Fitzgerald in there. But he walks Perez. First and second for Cesar, who will ground out to Damaso. So Cerruti did well out of the bullpen, and Fitzgerald in a sense did too. 8-4, it's not a safe situation. So nothing to worry about for the Reds. Strike 3, he offered. Yeah, I don't think they're worried. Matuzek, ground ball to third. Oh, Flynn botched it. E5, now Orange. Orange, floater to right, looks catchable. It is catchable. And I said this 95 Reds bullpen was going to be trouble. I lied. Here's Allenson. Allenson goes at the left. That will be the game. And the 75 Reds somehow in some way went 8-4. A lot of people said maybe the rain delay helped them, but yep, the rain fell. There was a 50-minute rain delay. Concepcion did his job, and the Reds win 8-4. Shoeless Joe Jackson 2 doubles, Flynn with a double, Orange with a double, Barfield with a double, Fernandez with a triple. Barfield went deep for the 9th time off Myers. 2 2/3, but the bullpen did well. McElhinney, Carroll, and Bourbon went 6 1/3 innings, only gave up 3 hits, and that was McElhinney. Carroll and Bourbon were perfect. 4 innings of shutout, hitless ball. Clancy tried his best, but Lamp couldn't get the runs. So Rudy did well out of the bullpen, and so did Fitzgerald in a sense. So a 54-minute rain delay. The time is 4 hours 7 minutes. So the game ends at 4:12. One game to look. 62 Giants win 9-3. Knepper beats Bender. Knepper's got 9 wins. So let's go for us. So 4:12. So the Blue Jays sent Pat Hankin to the mound. So they're making a change. So yeah. So alright, so clear skies in Toronto. Pat Hankin faces Willie Banks, the pitching matchup. The 91 Twins started with Chuck Knobloch at second, Kirby at center field, Babe Ruth at first base, 1918's Babe Ruth, I guess. Shane Mack in left field, Chili Davis, DH, Bryce Harper Brian Harper, catcher. Drew Larkin in right field. Greg Gagne, short, and Mike Pagliaro at third. The Blue Jays legends have Robbie Alomar at second, Jose Bautista at third, Carlos Delgado DHing, John Oliver at first, Devon White at center, Sean Green in left, Josh Schultz catching, Tony Fernandez short, and Jesse Barfield in right field. So the game will kind of start, but we will have to simulate till 4:12. All right, so. Alright, so 4-0 in the bottom of the fifth. Banks is not too happy with his performance. Scott Erickson will warm up, and so will Gary Wayne. So the Blue Jays are up 4-0. John Green comes to the plate. Green, 323, 4 home runs, 26 RBIs in 45 games. Yeah, usually he doesn't play. Here we go. Green drives the ball at the right center. That will drop in. Today's game ready by the Nikon family of cameras and Rogers Communications. So a double by Sean Green. He does his job. And here comes Josh Phelps, the catcher. 44 games, 238, 6, and 24. Phelps. Ground ball. Green will move to third, and the runner will move to first. So, yeah, the 94 Expos game will just about start, so we'll get that soon. Runner on third for Tony Fernandez, who made a quick recovery to be in Toronto. Strikes 282, 2 and 27 this year. Fernandez to center, caught by Puckett, and that will be a sac fly for Tony Fernandez, 5-0. Willie Banks can't believe it. Well, he's 3-9. Last year he was 8-14, so he's not really there. But he's not really there yet today. Barfield, 59 games, 266, 9 and 30. So yeah, Banks will have to hang on till someone's warmed up. Ow, and he hit Barfield. How dare you? Well, someone's ready. It's Erickson. Nope. 5-0. Put him in. So Scott Erickson, 3 wins and a save in 22 appearances for the 9-win team. He pitched 39 games last year. Robbie Alomar, second base. 75 games, 274, 6 and 30. Ground ball wraps the first. That's the out. But the Blue Jays do score 1. Make it 5-0. Pat Hankin has done pretty well for himself. He faces Greg Gagne, the shortstop. Gagne has 73 games, 248, 5 and 18. So he's hitting the home runs. Gagne, ground ball to third, throw the first. Yes, 1 down. Pat Hankin will now it's Pagliaro, third base, 72 games, 261 and 26. So he's not doing anything. Pagliaro, floater. Fernandez says, I want that ball. You may have that ball. 2 down. Here comes Chucky Knobloch, second base. 74 games, 22 RBIs. He's not a home run hitter by any stretch. Ground ball, right to Fernandez. Throws to first. Beautiful. And Hankin looks pretty good. 91 Twins, down 5-0. Erickson will now face Jose Bautista. 74 games, 309, 739 this year. Well, you can get the strike 3, but the pitch was low. And is he safe? Oh, he's out. So strikeout and a 2-3 on the putout. Here's Delgado, the DH. 77 games, 262, 14 home runs, 48 RBIs. So, you know, he's doing his job with the RBIs. But he strikes out on a changeup. So it's strikeout number 2 by Erickson today. Well, he's the reliever. Johnny Oliver at first base. 79 games, 297, 741. No, he won't strike out the side, but it pops up. So Erickson does well out of the bullpen. And we end the 6th. 5-0 Blue Jays. Kirby Puckett in center field. 75 games, 273, 5 and 30. So let's see what Puckett can come up with. And that, a base hit. I think that's the first hit for the Twins. Yes, it is. The no-hit bit. Like, you really thought a no-hitter was going to happen. Babe Ruth at first base. But this is the 1918 Babe Ruth that hit 9 home runs in 72 games. And now signs with the 91 Twins and batting 278, 2 home runs, 4 RBIs in 14 games. So, he's a threat. Ground ball. Double play. Even though Babe Ruth is not much. But Fernandez got upended. Okay, fair enough. Shane Mack, the Mac Militant. 289, 6, and 34 in 73 games. Mac. That was a nice ball, but that's going to be just 1 out. Hard slide breaks up the double play. Chili Davis at DH. 74 games, 260, 11, and 37. So he's trying to do his job. And we're going about right to Alomar, who does that. 5-0 Blue Jays. It looks pretty good. Ferns will stretch. Erickson looking pretty good. You've got Debo. Debo, 71 games, 304, 6, and 47 for his stats. Fly ball to right and catchable for Larkin. 2 down. 1 down, sorry. Sean Green comes to the plate. We already talked about Green. Sean Green, floater to right field. Larkin with a beat. Yes! Gene Larkin makes the catch. 2 down. Here comes Phelps. Here's Phelps, and is that a catch? He does it. Blue Jays are up 5-0. Hankin looking pretty good. Harper comes to the plate, the catcher. 58 games, 287, 3 almost 18 RBIs. So let's see what Harper can come up with. Harper, oh, that's a big drive, dude. And say goodbye to that one. His 4th of the year. More runs this year than last year. So Brian Harper gets it and breaks out the shutout of Pat Hankin. Hankin is not too pleased. He lost a no-hitter bid. Here's Gene Larkin, right field. Larkin, 30 games, 9 RBIs. So he's kind of in a, I guess, what they call, not a collaboration, I don't know, but a fly ball to Debo, 2 down. 1 down, sorry. Right, Gagne. Yeah, we dealt with Gagne, right? Yep. Got 2, I think. Ground ball, Alomar is the first. And here's Pagalura. Ball 4. Hankin walks. And that's going to bring up Koch and Jansen. There's non-block. Non-block, ground ball. Easy play. He does it. Hankin's got a 5-1 lead. Now the question is, how long do you leave Hankin in for? Erickson's done pretty well pitching. Here's Fernandez. Fernandez, floater to right. Looks catchable, is catchable. I think they're letting Erickson pitch quite well. Harfield. Harfield swings at the left field, right to Mac. So yeah, Erickson's done pretty well. Here's Robbie. Robbie to right, looks catchable, is catchable, and Erickson throws 3 1/3 clean innings. Amazing. He should be a starter. Now Hankin will pitch to Kirby Puckett. He's thrown 92 pitches, but it's 5-1, so they're going to keep him. I think you probably put Jansen in. I know Hankey's your star closer, but I mean, you might as well give him an off day. Ground ball there. Roof 0 for 3. Whiffed on the Bambino. On the 91-mile fastball. 2 outs. Here comes the Mac Militant. Fly ball to the left. This is trouble. This is deep. Say goodbye. That one. His 7th home run. It's a Mac Militant. You're going very well. If you're not a wrestling fan, you don't get this. 5-2. Now the question is, well, Chili's 0 for 3. Hankin says, let me finish it off. I got 1 more out. Come on. 3rd to 1st. Got him. And Pat Hankin throws a complete game victory. 5-2. And the clock stops at 5:32. So the clock stops at 5:32. Jays wins 5-2. They score 1 in the first, 2 in the third. 1. Hankin does his job. Barfield went deep in the 4th off Banks' 9th. Harper went deep for the 4th off Hankin, and Max 7th off Hankin. So Banks not too good. 4 2/3 innings, 3 10. Erickson 3 1/3 of clean inning. Pat Hankin with the win. He's 6 5. 10 and 36,000. That's not half bad. The clock stops at 5:32. So we'll get Baltimore, Kansas City. Kansas City, a close win. Leonard beats Bedard. Quinsonberry picks up the save. So the clock says, what, 5:32? Yeah. Roger Craig versus Butch Henry. They are going to make a change. Strang Gilbert. Strang Gilbert. Strang Gilbert. Strang Strang and Gilbert don't want to play. So Fenyat will play center. And it will be Alpha Neal playing second base. So Fenyat and Neal. The Expos are going to give Milligan some time off and go with Areste Marrero. Alright, so 13,000 fans at Stanley Peak. Oh shit, I didn't do the stats. Well, the 54 polos, they own the 5 polos, are only 3 games below 500. The 94 Expos are 7 games below 500. Yikes. So the starting pitching, Roger Craig versus Butch Henry. The starting lineups were R. Devlin at third, George Brown in right, Mike Donlin at DH, Frank Colanado on left, Bill Dolan, at short, Dan McGinn at first, Fenyat in center, Alpha Neal at second, and John McGraw will catch. 94 Expos, Marcus Grissom in center, Mike Lansing in second, Moises Alou at DH, Larry Rocker in right, Sean Berry at third, Orestes Moreno at first, so Will Cordero short, Lenny Webster will catch, and Cliff Floyd in left field. So yeah, we'll keep an eyeball on this game. Of course, we have to simulate TIV 532. So once we hit that magic 532, we're at the bottom of the third. Craig has done poorly. He's given up 4 runs. Craig played for the 64 Cardinals. They got contracted, so Polo said, let's take it. He's 2-3 with a 6 ERA. Larry Walker, 77 games, 271, 7 and 36. So the Canadian boy. Let's see what he does. Walker lives there. Today's game ready by Xfinity and Beyond Internet and Levi's. Apple bottom jeans. Sean Berry at third base. 74 games, 255, 6 and 31. Berry lifts the ball to right field and caught by Brown. 2 down, and here comes Arest Marrero, who played 12 games last year for the 94 Expos. Home run and 3 RBIs. He's got a home run in 12 games this year. Well, he went deep. He actually went deep off camera. So Arest Marrero is playing. They decided Milligan wasn't worth it. They want to play. So they go to Marrero at first, and he's out. 1, 2, 3, they go down. Butch Henry's done pretty well for himself. 6 and 5 this year. He was 9 and 13. Last year. George Brown in right field. 73 games with the Polos, 29 RBIs. Brown to first, right to Marrero. 1 down. Mike Donlin at DH, 79 games, 352 and 40. So he's a good hitter. Donlin, ground ball, easy play. Easy peasy lemon frickin' squeezy. 2 down for Frank Colanado in left field. 272, 3 and 36 and 76 games. You'd be thinking, Colanado, he played in the 2000s. He was actually part of the Texas system, but the Polos needed some hitters. So they were allowed to draft some guys, so they did. Then they do Colanado, and he flies out to center by Grissom, so Polos can't do anything. Craig, I think, is going to be... Yep, they're going to watch him like a hawk. McGinty and Hall will warm up. Will Cordero, 78 games, 259, 2 and 25. So he's not doing the power numbers he did last year. Ground ball right to first. Easy play for McGann. 1 down. Lenny Webster, the catcher. 30 games, 8 RBIs. So, yeah, he's the backup catcher. Today, ground ball right to second. Easy play. You bet. Get down. Cliff Floyd in left field. The 9-hole hitter, 19 games, 5 RBIs. They've got to give him some at-bats, because I think his future's bright. Well, Craig has done pretty well, and he pumps into Devlin, so Polos can't give up any runs. That's good. Bill Dowlin, the shortstop, 73 games, a homer, 37 RBIs. Henry's thrown 42 pitches, not that bad. Dowlin, ground ball right to Marrero, who makes a terrible throw, and that might get the guy to second. I think so. Marrero botched it. No, it's Henry. He won. Runner stays at first, though. That's good. McGann at first base. 76 games, a home run, 36 RBIs. Right to Henry. Oh, nicely catch. Ricard Fayette. I don't know who they got him off of, but 9 games, 231. He's only got 1 lifetime RBI. Ground ball. The third, the runner was moving. That actually works. because Dahlin will go to second. It is an FC fielder's choice. Often Neil second base, but people are like, why? He's not really batting that well. They're like, because Billy Gilbert sucks in this stadium, so they decided to try a trick. Often Neil will fly out, and Rich Henry looking good. Roger Craig will face Mikey Grissom, who 75 games, 294, 433. Now the question on everyone's lips is, well, is Roger Craig okay? I think he'll probably pitch the fifth and then they'll let him go. Mike Lansing at second base, 75 games, 256, 327. Lansing to right. 2 down. Moises Alou with an 0-for-2 right now, 283, 950. He went deep 21 times last year. Right field, he's a catch! Yeah! 4-0. Yeah, I think that was Craig's last inning. Butch Henry to John McGraw, who's the manager. He's played 16 games this year with 5 RBIs. He's like, well, he needs to play more to help his team. Fly ball to short. I wonder how old he is. 36? 33. Okay, he's a little younger than I thought. I wanna be your baby. So it'll be Hall and McGinty warming up. I don't know who they want. I'm thinking they're going with Hall. Here's Devlin. Art Devlin, 76 games, 22 RBIs. And did he go? Ball 4. Oof. Henry's in trouble. Here's George. Runner goes. Webster will not get Devlin. Stolen base number 46. Here's Brown. Now they'll have to Brown to shortstop Cordero. Easy win. 2 down. Here comes Donlin. Donlin to right, trying to get the first run of the game. Bouncing ball. Chance for the first run. Safe. So an RBI single by Donlin makes it 4-1. Single and an advancement. And I think that's going to be the catalyst to get some guys up there. Tim Scott and Denny Boucher will warm up. There's Calinado. Calinado going ball to short. Cordero got him. So Butch Henry's got to be careful. It's 4-1. Walker's a lefty, so Hall comes into the game. Tom Hall, played for his 75 Reds. They somehow didn't want him, so he goes to the polls, and he's gonna face Walker. Walker to center field, drops in, base hit, and nothing more. Barry. Barry drives the ball left center. When? Oh, caught by Calinado. Nice catch. I thought that was going to be a home run. Runner goes. And does McGraw get his guy? No, he doesn't. Walker gets stolen base number 8. Here's harassed Marrero. Marrero will drop a base hit. And is this the 5th run? Walker will stay at 3rd base. I'm surprised. I would have been aggressive. Al Cordero, can he get an RBI? The answer is probably not. To grow the first. I'm surprised he didn't go for the double play. But, well, anyway, 2nd and 3rd, 2 outs for Lenny Webster. Webster, ground ball. This will be no runs. No runs for you, Montreal. 4-1. Now, the 16 Expos game is actually at 7 o'clock start time, so we might only miss a few innings. Who knows? Butch Henry will face Dowlin. And Dowlin gets a base hit. Now the question is, it's a 4-1 game. Dan McGann. Nope. He shakes his head. He wants to face McGann. And runner moves to second is Dowlin. 30-second stolen base. But it's in the air. That's a mistake. Now you have Fanyat. He says, I can beat Fanyat. Strike and a steal by Dowlin. 2nd stolen base of the bat. Fanyat can just hit it to the outfield. Ground ball. That will be an RBI for Fanyat. Makes it 4-2. He says 85 pitches. Well, it would be Boucher. Yup. So they're going to err on the side of caution and decide to use Boucher now. Might as well. Let me put a Canadian pitcher in. Off and Neal. Rumble, nice play. 6.5 in the books. Montreal up 4-2. I don't know what take me up to the ball game literally is in French. Floyd. To Floyd. When? No. Ah. I thought he took it deep. Here's Markey. Chopper. Excuse me. Get him out. Now you're thinking McGann. Wasn't he the pitcher for the 69 Expos who hit the first ever Expos home run was by Dan McGann? No, it was Dan McGinn. G-I-N-N, not G-A-N-N. Here's Lansing. Chopper right to Hall, but he can't do it. Infield single for Lansing, and that's going to mean the bullpen. Ray Chadwick and Joe McGinty will warm up. Here's Moises. Alou drives the ball left center. When. Alley Party! Circuit! Alou, Barcelona. Oh, from New York City. Alou, Atlanta. 6-2. Paul's like, fuck. Well, Joe McGinty's coming to the game. He's ready. He says, I'm ready, coach. Put me in. He's now a reliever. He was 7-21, 3-3. He's better as a reliever. 6 saves. He's not the closer. If you're thinking he's the closer, no. That's Jordan Walden, who they pilfered off the Atlanta farm system. Because they're like, Atlanta's like, nah, we don't need him. Here's Walker. Walker drives the ball to center field, and it will drop in. His third hit of the day for the man from British Columbia. It's a double? Yes, safe. McGinty is fuming. Here's Sean Berry. Berry floated to the center, and it looks like a catch. But a lose 2-run home run has given 94 Expos a 6-2 lead. And the game just started in 69 Expo land, so we will miss at least one inning. McGraw will hit against Boucher. And got him. 88-mile-per-hour fastball. He couldn't decide. Art Devlin, right to Lansing. I think Boucher could get a save. Here's Brown. Brown to right field. Catch it. He does. So yeah, Denny Boucher. I think they'll keep him in because it is a safe situation because he came in with a 2-run lead. Excuse me. Moreno. Ow! You hit him. Why the hell would you hit him? They have to take Marrero out. Are you fucking kidding me? So they are going to use Milligan now. Yeah. Some say Tim Spear was going to come in. So they'll use Milligan. Well, Milligan might as well come in and play first base. Well, that's plain stupid. I would probably just hit a guy back. But McGinty hits a guy, he's going to be tossed. Yeah, the umpire says that he's going to yank him. Toss him for that. So Ray Chadwick has to come in. 3-2 with an 8.7 ERA. So yeah, he has to come in. Milligan will have to pinch run / go to first base. A lot of people said Tim Spear probably would have come in. So Milligan goes to second base. So Milligan will play in the game, but he won't get it in a bat. First and second, no out for Lenny Webster. Webster, floater. That's a hit. Milligan will stay at third base. He's not much of a runner. Bases are juiced. Montreal's trying to hurt them more. Here's Floyd. Can he get an RBI? The answer is, well, it's a run, but it will not be an RBI. Unfortunately, on a double play, it's no RBI. Run score 7-2. Here's Grissom. Can he get an RBI? Oh, yes, he does. Runner on third, he gets a base hit, make it 8-2. So it looks good for Montreal. 2 outs, he might as well keep pitching till the third out. Lansing to right, is that a catch? Yes, it is. So Montreal does their job and puts up 2 runs. It's 8-2. Boucher will stay in the game. Might as well. I mean, well, base hit for Donlin. I think if he gives up a pair of runs, I think they're going to get Boucher. Here's Catalano. Ground ball. Double play ball. Yes. Money in the bank catching. 2 down. Here comes Donlin. Last batter. Floater to the left. Expos are going to win this game. The 94 Expos win 8-2. Great win for them. That was a big win. Butch Henry is the hero. Denny Boucher does get the save. 8-2. Marrero hit a home run off Craig in the first. Barry's 6th home run off Craig in the first. And Moises Lou his 10th off Hall. So he does his job. Butch Henry 7-5 now. Boucher pitches 2 1/3 innings of 1-hit ball. That's the save. Craig drops to 2 and 4. Hall, McGinty, and Chadwick. And Marrero was injured being hit by a pitch. Doesn't that sound pathetic? Oh shoot, I forgot to check the clock. The game started at 4:35, 3 hours, so it's 7:35. So the game doesn't end. 7:35. That's not bad. Don't want to push that button. 7:35. '69 Expos. McDonald versus Morden. So the 69 Expos are going to go with Ron Brand. They're going to go with Ron Brand at catcher against Ben McDonald. So it's Ben McDonald versus Carl Morden. And the starting lineups, the 94 Tribe go with Kenny Lofton in center, Carlos Viagra at second, Albert Bell at left, Jim Tomei at third, Man Ram at right, Eddie Murray at first, Sandy Alomar will catch, Paul Sorrento will DH, and Omar Fiscal will play shortstop. And yes, we will simulate the world in the background. The 69 Expos, Maury Wills at short, Gil Hodges at first, Rossi Stubb at right, Mac Jones in left, Bob Bailey DHs, Ron Brand catches, Ernesto Delgado at third, Ty Klein in center, and Armando Ortiz at second base. And the stats, the 94 Tribe are 41-38, the Expos, 69 Expos are 26-52. They're trying to avoid contraction. 94 Cleveland's not doing so bad. You have a few pitchers that look pretty good. So yeah, 7:35 is the start time. Well, is the time we'll sneak in. And no score, top of the third. Sandy Alomar will bat 235, 6 and 25. Carl Morden 1-3 this year. I think he was injured or something. Like they decided to make him a starter. Here's Alomar. Floater to right field. Easy catch by Staub. Yes, 1 down. For Sorrento, the DH. 62 games, 245, 626. Sorrento, the first. Easy play. That's 2. Omar Fiscal at short, the 9-hole hitter, 71 games, 248, 2 and 26. And both forward, Morton walks him. Kenny Lofton, leadoff guy, center field, 74 games, 278, 2 and 28. He's known as a base stealer. Lofton ground ball, second to first. Yes, sir. And the 94 Tribe can't do anything. No score. Ben McDonald, 6 and 6. Last year he was 9 and 16 for the 95 Orioles, but they let him go, so the Indians said, let's take this guy. He's 6 and 6. Ty Klein, center field, 33 games, 1 home run. Klein. Klein, ground ball, sure. The first, you bet. 1 down. Orange Sky over Monterrey. Armando Ortiz at second base. The rookie from the Dominican Republic. He takes him on a curveball. 66 miles per hour. God, swing. Maury Choo Wills, 71 games, 234, 1 home run, 12 RBIs. He is known as a base stealer. Pops him up. Alomar will get it. No, it's Sorrento. No, Murray, sorry. I thought Sorrento was at first base. Morton will now face Carlos Viagra, the second baseman. 75 games, 299, 740. Trying to become a 300 hitter. Fly ball, that's trouble. That's going to go to the left center. That'll bounce to the wall. This will be a double by Viagra. If he stays at second, yes, he will. Runner goes to second. First hit for Cleveland. Okay. Albert Bell, left field. He's a dangerous guy. 73 games, 248, 16 round trippers, 41 RBIs. Rather. Bell swings the ball to center. Catchable for Klein. Makes the catch and prevents Viagra from moving. Jim Tomei at third base. 73 games, 289 and 37. So he's getting somewhere. And he whiffs on a fastball. 83 on the second. Manriam, right field, 75 games, 244, 1642. He's a productive home run hitter. And if Lillard to left field, drops in, base hit. Viagra will go for the plate. And he's safe. RBI single by Manriam, 1-0. Eddie Murray at first base, 73 games, 276, 9 and 38. Not getting the home runs. That was close. Pop up right to Ortiz. Yes, sir. He's got it. 94 try to score a run on 2 hits. One's up. Gil Hodges first base. 59 Dodgers. He hit 20 home runs, but no one wanted him, so he went to the espresso drop because the 59 Dodgers expanded, and 69 Expos said, let's take him. But he has not produced in Montreal as they predicted. Ground ball short to first. Yes, sir. That's one. Rossi Staub in right field. LeGrand Orange. 76 games, 233, 5 and 22. Staub to center. Is that a catch by Lofton? Yes. He climbs the ball. Climbs the wall to get the ball. Mac Jones in left field. 74 games, 258, 11 and 41. Mac will flip it. But right there is Murray. 69 Expos can't score. 1-0. 3-4. On to the fifth. Carl Morton has thrown some good pitches, and now the skies are black because the stars now come up. Sandy Alomar. Oh, that's deep to left field, and Jonesville say goodbye. That one. Sandy Alomar Jr. Circuit numero 7. And it's 2-0. And that's going to get the bullpen working. Skip Gwynn and Gene Snyder will warm up. Here's Sorrento. All 4. Oh boy. Are they going to let Carl Morton keep it? Pascal bunts. It's a catch by Brandt. Runner stays. Here's Lofton. Lofton doesn't bunt this time. It could be a double play. They get Lofton on a double play. Beautiful. 2-0. Cleveland still leads. Ben's throwing 56 pitches. He's got Bob Bailey, the DH. Won't you come home, Bob Bailey? 75 games, 215, 8 and 28. Bailey whips on a fastball. Strikeout number 3 for Ben McDonald. Ron Brand, the catcher today. 22 games, 5 RBIs. Brand to left field. Base hit, so he does his job. And now here's Ernesto Delgado, third baseman. 8 homers, 23 RBIs, the rookie from Panama. Ground ball. McDonald wants their double play. He does. So Ben McDonald had that double play. E-I-E-I-O. Carl Morton, well, he's on 60 pitches, so they're going to let him get out of this. Well, Viagra is going to get base hit, and I think that's the end of Morton. Yeah, it is the end of Morton. Yep. Albert Bell is a dangerous hitter. So they're going to go with Snyder. Gene Snyder. He has thrown only 2 innings in 7 appearances. How? He definitely had a few appearances that he didn't get a guy out. I just don't understand his pitching line for Snyder. John Bell, though, on a forky ball. Stick a fork in him. Here's Tomei. Tomei will get a base hit to right field. Red moves to third. Save. Tomei goes to second. It is a single and an advancement in his 13th straight game of hits. Second and third for Manram. Can he get an RBI? The answer is maybe. Here's Klein. See what his arm comes up with. They will hold Viagra at third. Here comes Eddie. Murray to left. This is trouble with the angle, but a catch by Mac. Cleveland can't get any runs. 2-0. Ben McDonald. Decline. Oh, he went for a bunt. Oh, well, he went for a bunt, but then pulled it back. Runner in first for the next one. Strike three on a change. He gets Ortiz and now Wills, Cutter. And a ground ball. Is this a double play? Nope. He'll get the first to get the speedy Maury Wills. So runner moves to second. And that's going to be cause for concern. Yeah. So Chad Ojia and Julian Tavares will warm up as Hodges. Strike three. McDonald gets the strikeout. He need it. 2-0 3-6. Gene Snyder will throw to Sandy Elmore Jr. The good news for you guys is that there's no more games to keep our eyeballs on. And a base hit by Alomar. Here comes Sorrento. Sorrento flies it to left. Easy catch. Look at that. Jones makes the catch. One down for ground ball. Short. Second. Double play. Money in the bank catching. That's not a love ball. Ah, let's all take it home. I said take home. Je ne suis dans les ballons. C'est le bon. Bon pour les expos. C'est tout. Produit cette ensemble. Ici, un, deux, trois prises ensemble de jeu de ballon. And I can't believe it. There's only been 2 hits. Maury Wills and Ron Brand are the only 2 guys with a hit. So 7,000 fans. Oof. Let's look at the network. See some powerful games. There are some jobs. Chase Utley having 4 hits in a game. 1916 Philly and Cleveland are 1-1. So Arizona's crushing at 10-0 in the 6th. And a few games that are just starting. There's some finals. Canada is 2 for 3 in their teams. If the Expos don't do anything, it's going to be a split. Stop. Right to second, and Viagra can't grip it. Infield hit. And Mac Jones. Ben McDonald shakes off, saying, I've got a shutout going. Mac Jones, he's got a base hit. So the Expos, we're going to run into third. That's going to be the icing on the cake. That's going to be the end of McDonald. Because Cleveland's like, we don't want OJ or Tavares. Yeah. It's Ojia who will get the ball, his 4th appearance for the season. Let's see if Bailey can get an RBI. Ground ball. Double play ball. Yes. Run does score. Thankfully, the 69 Expos did have no outs. No RBI, though. Here's Brand. Before this inning, he was one of only 2 guys to get a hit and a ground ball right to the shortstop. So Ojia did do well. He got the double play ball. The Expos make it 2-1. Snyder. And they are going to use the bullpen. It'll be Mike Cook and Steve Shea who warm up. Here's Lofton. Lofton floating in the air. Caught by Hodges. 1 down. Here's Viagra. Viagra, ground ball. Short the first. Yes. 2 down. Here comes Bell. Oh, ouch. Curveball. Just a little bit there. Jump Tomei. Snyder says, we'll be okay. Tomei, ground ball. 5-3. Yes, sir. He wanted that last out. He got the last out. But I think they're going to yank him. So, Gia. We'll have to deal with Delgado first. Delgado swings the ball to right field. Right close to the wall, but it's a catch by Manram. Oof. How close was that? Here's Klein. Klein, ground ball. The first, simple. 2 down. Armando Ortiz comes to the plate. And a ground ball. So Gia has done well. That's gonna... I wonder if Tavares is the closer. Who's the closer for those guys? Dipoto. Okay, Dipoto's the closer. Bill Wirtz will come in to warm up. Snyder is not too pleased. McGinn and Gwynn. So they're gonna let Snyder. Yeah, you can't do that. He's thrown 3 innings. It's Cook. So Mike Cook will come in to relieve. He played for the... Who did he play for? He played for Cal last year. But who's Cal? Oh, I don't remember. He was released by the 86 Angels, and then the Expos picked him up. I think it was a bullpen thing. But now Cook's pitching for the Expos. So it's McGinn. Gwynn will warm up. Okay. For Mayram. So Cook was coming to the plate. Mayram will get a base hit. So Cook, not too happy with this thing. Well, the other guy went 3 innings. Murray wraps it to right field, looking for the corner. No. Caught by Staub. 1 down. Here comes Danny. Elmire, ground ball, double play ball. Yes, sir. So 2-1, and that's going to bring Dipoto to close, I bet. Yes. They're going to go with him. Choo-choo Wills. They know his move. So it'll be Coco LeBoy who will come in. He's played 18 games. He played 150 games last year, but the new third baseman, Ernesto Delgado, stole his spot. He's pissed. He should be. He's got LeBoy. Base hit. So he does his job, proving the Expos, I can hit after all. Gil Hodges is 0 for 3. They're going to keep him. Let's see if he's a good hitter. No, he won't. Dipoto will force the double play. Rossi Stubbs, the last hope. Fly ball. This is catchable for Lofton. And a very defensive game. The 94 Tribe win 2-1. The Expos couldn't believe their luck. They just blew it. Everyone was in sync. Alomar Jr. with a home run. McDonald with the win. Ojeda with a hold. Dipoto was save number 6. Gordon drops to 1-4. Gene Snyder did pretty well. 3 innings of spotless ball. 7,000 fans saw that game. So Canada Day is done, unfortunately. Cole Hamels with a dead arm. Ooh, he's out for 2 weeks. Yikes. I better get the Phillies. So Hamels, Semenick, and Billy Hamilton are all hurt. That's going to be huge for the Phillies if they can't get any of these guys back. Billy Hamilton's a speedster. He is a speedster. He had 91 RBIs last year. He had 39 stolen He has 39 stolen bases, and he's hurt. Philly's going to be hurt. Chase Utley, Andrew Beltre, Cesar Daniel, the 3 stars. Here are your line scores. The 62 Giants win 9-3. Netberg beats Bender. Kansas City wins 1-0 over Orioles. Leonard beats Eric Bedard, Canadian, with Woodsbury the save. The Blue Jays Legends wins 5-2, thanks to Hankin beating Banks. The 94 Expos went 8-2. Henry beats Craig. Boucher the save. Arizona crushes Baker Bowen and Define Powder 12-2. Kennedy beats Ken Nichols. The 1916 Phillies shocking win 2-1. Chalmers beats Joss with Erskine Meyer the save. The 94 Tribe win 2-1. McDonald beats Morton. Dipoto picks up save number 6. The Citizens win 11-7. Lorch beats Ward with Madsen pick up save number 6. The Yankees Legends win 6-2. Babe Ruth beats Fern Lopp. Marlins crush Flushing 9-2. Hernandez beats Nice. The Twins Legends crush it 10-5. Pascal beats Maddox with Golds pick up save number 1. Orioles Legends win 8-4. McNally beats Busby. Pappas picks up save number 2. Kaufman scores in the bottom of the 10th to win. Quisenberry beats Hermanson. 61 Yankees shocking win over the A's Legends. Coates beats Spida Blue with Caldwell picking up save number 8. The Texas Rangers were up 8-0. They gave up 4 runs late, but it doesn't matter. Nolan Ryan beats Ron Romanek. The Angels Legends win 10-6. McCaskill, Canadian, take down Lowledge. A lot of Canadians. Candlestick wins 2-1 in the 12th. Rogers beats Hoke. And the Mariners Legends win 6-1. JB Moyer beats Matt Garza. National League. The 85 Blue Jays lose 8-4. Carroll beats Lamp. Braves Legends win 2-1. Close one. Rocker beats Haynes with Kimbrell picking up the save. 2009 Yankees win 4-3. Maliki beats Foisel with Gossage picking up save number 8. Brooklyn shocking win over the Cubs Legends. Wolves beat Sutcliffe with Glendabin picking up the save. Reds Legends win 9-2. Rixie beats Kanitz. The 57 Braves win 11-7. Bull beats Ledesma. Washington battle of the home runs win 10-7. Fryman beats Trout with Wetland pickup save number 15. The Padres Legends win 9-2. Gibson beats Hernandez. The White Sox win 3-1. Jack McDowell now 10-1. Blackjack beats Lopez with Wilhelm picking up save number 20. Astros Legends win 9-3. Necro beats Hamilton. Mets Legends win 5-4. Dickey beats Holland. R.A. Dickey. Cardinals Legends win 11-6. Carpenter beats Scott with Franklin picking up his first save. Arlington wins 12-2. Lowell beats Gibson with Feldman picking up save number 2. The Red Sox Legends win 4-1. Leicester beats Ladd with Papelbon picking up save number 14. Milwaukee scores 2 in the 11th to win. Plesac beats Street, cleared the save, and we will see those two teams tomorrow. The Dodgers Legends win 5-2. Fans beats Sherry. The 2001 Mariners win 6-2. Halama beats Williams. And a rainout. Sanford will have to play a doubleheader against the 1920 Tribe. Methinks. So Billy Georges, the 1932 Cubs, got some good news. Georges can come off the DL. Okay. Good news for them, but they still got 5 pitchers who are hurt, and they could be on the way out. Debbie Taylor out 5 to 6 weeks. Ouch, the Polos are in deep trouble. They don't have Taylor, they don't have Claude Elliott for a month, and they don't have Carl Bowles. So practically the team is gotta be snaking around. They have 27 players. Yeah, they only have 27 players. So I think the 1905 Giants are going to get some new players. Yeah, I think that's the only way I can plan that. So the 1905 Giants are going to get some guys. Eichhorn, we don't know how fast. Okay, so the 1932 Giants. No, the 1905 Giants will sign 3 free agents. Let's go to the transactions. Let's go to the free agents. Oh, they only have 1 star, guys. I forgot about that. So they're going to go with Red Hayworth. He played for the 44 Browns before they got contracted. So Hayworth will have to play for the Giants. So the Giants pick up Hayworth. That's not a bad idea. Geoff Long. I think they need a closer. Brian Looney. So I think they need a pitcher. So he played for the 94 Expos. 3-2. I don't know why he got released. 94 Expos. Why did he get released? That's a dumb move. I never saw one. Brian Loney will be gone and they will yank him. 3. So Brian Looney will play for the 1905 Polos. And it will be Geoff Long. Yeah, Geoff Long. He played for the 44 Cardinals. Geoff Long. So Geoff Long will sign. So yeah, so the Polos will sign Geoff Long. So he'll be playing. So the 1905 Giants are going to get some new guys. Yep, so they're going to get some guys to fill the roster for the time being and maybe get some games in. Yeah, they're 27 out of 30, so they should get some more players. And they do. Alright, so that's all I've got for today. What an hour and 15-minute journey. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond. I do.